Do you struggle with creating white space in your calendar? Struggle with actually planning to have downtime? Happy Saturday. Good morning. It's Katie here coming to you, drinking my delicious coffee. And I wanted to jump on because I am starting a 10 days off, 10-day vacation, staycation from work right now. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a pediatric nurse, so I work my 3 12-hour shifts. I've been doing that for almost 22 years. So I am used to the go, 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 many hours a day. And even on my days off, I find that I schedule my whole day. I just pack it in. If you can resonate with this, drop me some hearts and a message and let me know. I feel like in speaking with other nurses all of these years, we do the same thing. And I think that nursing is special in that way because when we work a 12-hour shift, 12 and a half hours, I'm out of my home like 14 hours of those 24 hours. So not much gets done on the days that I work. I mean, maybe I stop at the gas station after work and fill up my tank, but nothing really productive gets done. So on my days off, I jam pack in working out and then laundry and then cooking and cleaning and just tending to life, and also doing all of the other things in life that bring us the most joy, spending time with my fiance, spending time with my family, going to the beach now that we're in summertime, right? But what I'm learning and what I'm really trying to work on, I'm trying to practice, is scheduling downtime. So what does that look like? It looks like for me this week, I've already plugged in a couple things I want to do, right? A massage, dinner with friends, visiting family. And I do want to do all that. But I also know that it's my rest time. It's not time for me to go, go, go and pack my days where I'm going to be exhausted at the end of my 10 days off and then right back to work. So what does that look like? It looks like me looking at my schedule, my planner, and really saying, okay, as opposed to, chunking out times for certain things, chunking out the time to have nothing planned. And that may seem scary, right? It may seem like, well, what am I going to do? If anybody feels like me, let me know. I feel like I can't just lay around. I have to be doing something. But then I ask myself, why do I have to be doing something? Is it because then I don't feel productive and then I feel like I'm wasting time or wasting my life and not getting stuff done? And there's a million other things I could be doing. But the thing is, the other day I was speaking to one of my clients and she just lost a very, very dear friend of hers to suicide. And we were talking and my client, was saying, obviously it had been, about 24 hours of finding out the news and taking it all in and speaking with friends and family. And we were talking and she said, I didn't even go to the gym today. I know that some people may say, you should have gone, right? Because maybe will have made you feel better. But my client said, I knew that going to the gym wasn't going to make me feel better. It's not what I wanted in the moment. And I didn't want to resent it. And I wasn't going to enjoy it. And I said, you know what? You're listening to your own self. You're listening to your spirit. We're human beings, right? Being. We're not human doings. I love when I first heard that quote, analogy in life, is that we're not meant to do 24/7, 365. We're just not. We're a beautiful machine, but machines break down, right? We break down. And I said to her, you are just being right now. And that's what you need. You don't need to go do something else to what? Numb out the pain, try to forget the pain. No, you need to experience the pain. You need to sit in it and experience it however that looks for you to process it and move through it. Because when we're do, we're pushing things to the side that maybe we don't want to feel, maybe we don't want to think about. But then what happens? It creeps up again, right? A month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. We think we can just shove down all of these emotions and feelings and thoughts that we're having by just doing. Let me just do more. Let me go work out. Let me go for a run. Let me paint the house. Let me go food shopping, right? Let me do laundry. Let me scrub the bathroom floor. Because maybe we don't want to tend to something that's going on in our life that really needs our attention. And I know I'm totally going on a tangent here from scheduling out the downtime, but it kind of is incorporated, right? Because there's going to be those times in your life where you just feel like today is a day where I just want to, maybe I do want to lay on the couch and I do want to watch a movie, or I just kind of want to putz around the house, just kind of doing a couple things here and there and not really having anything that I need to do, that I need to go out of the house for, that I need to, do to get done today to make me feel productive. Maybe just being here today and breathing, right? Like sometimes it's just about taking a deep breath and saying like, it's okay to not always be doing. I feel like I've only really learned this over the past couple years. I feel like I spent the first 3 decades of my life do. And it's kind of what we're supposed to do in a way, right? You go to school. I mean, school gets pretty serious, like junior high, high school, and you graduate, and then you go to college, and then you graduate, and then you look for a job, and you get a job, and you work your butt off, and maybe, you move out with friends, or you're trying to save your money to buy a place, and you're doing all the things that everybody's doing to keep up with everybody. And then all of a sudden you find yourself like kind of burnt and kind of exhausted, but you don't know how to stop because everybody else keeps going. But guess what? Everybody is thinking to themselves, when can I get a little downtime? Right? But then you look to your left and you look to your right and Susie and Jimmy are going. So you just keep going with them, right? Because if you stop and rest, maybe someone will say she's lazy. Maybe that's why you're not achieving your goals. Maybe that's not why you're not closer to your goals, because you're not do. Right? But what happens when you run something constantly? Like I said before, it will break down. And hopefully it's something that can be fixed pretty quickly. But sometimes machines break down and like you need a whole new machine, right? Like if your car engine like just blows, I mean, it just goes, like there's no way of fixing it. Like you need a whole new car, right? And so we're given this one life. We're given this one beautiful, amazing machine, our body, our heart, our lungs, everything, our mind, our spirit. And we're supposed to take care of it. But, it didn't come with any kind of instruction pamphlet that says, oh, by the way, like, and when you're 27, you do this. And when you're 35, you do this. And when you're 44 and you're feeling kind of burnt and you want to take a rest, okay, just flip to this page here. And this is how you rest. There's no pamphlet. So we just look around at everybody else and we think we have to keep going crazy like the hamster on the wheel. And I'm here to tell you today that it's okay to say, oh no, sister, oh no, brother, I'm not running on that wheel right now. And I said that to myself. I said, Katie, this is your vacation. This is your downtime. Yes, there's things that you want to do and people you want to see, but it's also okay to say, you know what? I have no plans for Friday. I have no plans for Monday evening or Tuesday evening or Wednesday evening. Right? And if something comes up, great. But the magic, and I want to leave you with this, is that I have found that when I have left those open spaces, those white spaces, right? All of a sudden, something amazing may come up. Whether that's an opportunity, whether that's just hanging out, with yourself at home and you're just, all of a sudden you feel yourself being creative, or you end up like just diving into a book or watching a movie that you've been wanting to watch, or calling a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, and all of a sudden you find yourself just on the couch, like laughing, talking with your friend, maybe having a glass of wine, throwing your feet up and just like enjoying the moment that there's nowhere to be, there's nothing to do except just be. And that's what I want to leave you guys with today. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear like how you schedule in some downtime, some white space on your calendar, and maybe any tips and tricks that you guys have that you do, because I'm always open to hearing what other people do too, right? Like, we're given this one beautiful life. It was meant to be lived, but it was also meant to have those rest times so that you fill up your cup, right? You allow yourself the rest so that you're re-energized when you step back in to life and the craziness that we know life is. It's okay to rest. In case you needed to hear this today, in case anybody hasn't told you in a while, I'm telling you, it's okay to rest. I'm learning it myself. I'm practicing it myself. If you have any questions, you can always drop me a message here, send me a message privately. And if you feel like you struggle with this and you would love someone to help you with this, hold you accountable with where you're trying to go in your life, I would love for you to come over to my website, katiecarrollcoaching.com, schedule a free discovery call with me. Let's just talk, right? What's going on in your life? Where do you see yourself going? Where are you struggling? How can I help you? That's my passion. I am here to help and serve. I love, love, love to do it, and I would love to speak with you. I hope that you guys have a beautiful weekend wherever you are in the world. Much love.